Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm News Jester. My name is Junior, and I am saving the best for last. Or as far as I can tell, it does look. I mean, I haven't seen it, the figure on hand yet. This is still just from the box. As far as I can tell, I'm saving the best figure for last. And this is a villain figure, but this guy just steals the show from Flash Gordon. I honestly think it could have easily passed for Ming the Merciless, the ultimate villain of the universe figure movie. But it's not. It's the Flash Gordon the movie, and this is Ming the Merciless from NECA. This is the military suit, and I want the full on ceremonial suit where he's getting married and he's got his robe and everything. And I think he's got the big collar and everything. That's the Ming that I want. And I know this usually goes for like what, 39.44. I'm willing to pay a little bit more for that little bit more flashy show, but I'm pretty sure NECA will do that using a cloth cape, and I wouldn't mind that. Um, there's the front of the box again. Here's the back, and I'm looking at this back, and I'm like, and I have to look up close really quickly and figure out if this is the toy or if this is from the movie, because it's that good. I just have to look at the elbows and everything, because I don't know. First glance, you're thinking this is a movie still, but it's not. So there's the front of the box. It's got 3 head sculpts again. Oh my god, I can't wait to open it up. So let's do that. All right, so we're back, and looking at the background piece, I don't know if I would have chosen this background shot for this backdrop, because this room is the one where when they start torturing the princess and the scientists as well. There's the bed where they strap the people on, and that's when they torture him and everything. So I don't feel like this fits the character. Um, but I don't remember what he was wearing in this particular scene, if he was wearing the military suit or not. But yeah, it's good, a bit bland, but it's just an extra piece anyway. It's not part of what I'm paying for. It's just a bonus as far as I can tell. So let's look at the accessory. This is the sword that comes with it. It's a very thin piece of plastic. It's pliable, not too pliable. As you can see, it was slightly bent because, when you pull it out, it's so thin, it's gonna do that. But luckily enough, I feel like everything's still straight. The gold coloring is still there. Look at that. Still very, very minimal in terms of painting, but I feel like this is appropriate because this is how it is in the show. It's just very showy. It's very, very basic design in the show itself. So I don't think we can fault NECA for copying exactly what's in the show. And this particular figure comes with 4 extra hands, or 2 pairs. It looks like he's coming with 3 right hands, 3 extra right hands. Well, no, this is the 4th one. Oh, look at that. I thought it was like 3 extra right hands, because if you notice on his left hand, that's where he has the finger, or the ring. And this one doesn't have it. Ah, NECA, you're slipping, you're slipping. Why does this hand not have a ring on it? Interesting. Because this ring is very important to Ming. If you've seen the Netflix show of He-Man, Masters of the Universe, they revealed that Skeletor, spoilers, you might want to lock out now. Skeletor was actually hiding from the orb that Evelyn was carrying, and he hid his soul there. Well, the end of the movie, again, spoilers, they close in on the ring, and you hear him laughing, and it seems like he hid his soul in the ring. So this ring is actually very important, and he has some sort of magical power that comes from here as well, and it's not in this one. I don't know why. I would say it's a mistake, but let's look at that ring because it's so important. I don't know how close it is to the actual design of the ring, but I love the fact that it's there. Look at that, very expressive and nice gold on that hard black. So let's look at the portraits on this guy. So he has one face. Oh my God, look at that face. I can't remember the name of the actor. Max von something. This is the actor that played also the judge from Judge Dredd. Look at that. He even has that mole over there on the side. Perfectly captures the portrait of the actor. That's amazing. Here's the other one. Oh my God, look at that expression. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm kind of disappointed. We're gonna switch over to this one. Is it the same? It's not quite the same expression because I do love that sneering, arrogant look in that face. It's not quite the same expression because this guy, this one over here, seems like he's just joking, laughing, still conniving. This one though looks ruthless. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't transfer this skull cap on this one. But maybe it's appropriate to what was seen on the show where this particular expression is not wearing one of these black skull cap or whatever this thing is called. But I think this is the most superior of them all. So I hope that when NECA does the other Ming figure, and I really do hope they do it, that these head portraits are interchangeable with that figure. Let's look at this one again. Beautiful likeness to the actor, and then look at the detail on that military suit. Again, if I'm being nitpicky, and I want to reference the sculpture against the show, I might be saying, this looks a little bit too wide, a little bit too chunky, because if I remember correctly, from what I remember, when I look at this character, I see him as, I would say imposing, but tall. Not gangly, but tall. Imperial is what I would say. This one, though, see, like, especially in this part right here, he looks a little bit chunky rather than slimming. You know what I mean? But still very nice. It's like, really, oh my gosh. Like, no skimping at all in terms of paint application. Just all around there. And I didn't realize that, look, they actually kind of like downplayed the crevices with this ink, blank ink in there. I don't think they need to do that. It seemed it cartoonized, yeah, in a way by having this dark lines. While this one, the wrinkles are enough. You don't need to put that in there. So I don't know why they did that there. Maybe because the folds aren't deep enough, so they want to do that. Unlike these, look at that. Yeah, I think that's why they did this, added this on there. But I mean, like, by adding that little bit of paint, that adds to the cost of the figure, you know? Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit too wide. It should be a little bit more slimmer. Then you have the night one. Is it the same boots as Flash Gordon is wearing? Same style, but different cast. Different sculpture. The folds are different. Now this is kind of interesting. For something like this, oh look at that! It goes sideways. It's not perfectly even on the scabbard. There. What? No. Yeah, it twists to the side. I don't know why it does that. Okay, you can kind of finagle so it's straight. Okay. Now, for a scabbarded figure like this, I would have preferred to be able to bend this and rest it on here. So let's try that. So the look that I kind of want when you have something like this is where he's almost caressing the sword like that. Yeah, it's possible. You just need to kind of get the right angle. See? That's how I would like to display this one. And then do I want this here? Or do I just want a close-fisted one? That's how I would display them. But let's look at the articulation, shall we? So the head twists side to side like that. Up and down. I would have him like looking down. Ming the Merciless looks down on everybody. And again, this is soft rubbery material again, so you can have him go as high as that. Again, same articulation style as in any of the figures. Bend of over 90, slightly over 90 with a twist on the elbow. The cuffs on this one, because the design is lengthened like vertically, so you know you're gonna have to finagle it a little bit, you know. And this chest piece, this uniform is softer, so there's something underneath there that you can kind of push, but you're not gonna get a lot of anything there. The rubber itself on the suit is gonna prevent any of that. But there is that joint in there. It does move around. I feel like if you were to cut this, you'll see like a body in there. Not necessarily this kind of body, maybe even that kind of body. Maybe that's why this feels so wide a little bit. And then the cut on the waist is a little bit different. So you can have a little bit more movement forward or anything. But this kind of figure, I don't think you're going to be posing it extremely. Especially for this particular look for this character. Yeah, this kind, I feel like it would have been the backdrop. I wish this was something like a little bit close like that. It can still work. Like this thing needs to be on top of a stair and looking down at everybody as the back piece. Now that I look at them all three side by side, maybe I feel like this is the best of all of them. This is hard, right? This is hard. For one thing, we have the hero of the movie, obviously. But I feel like even in the movie, like Sam Jones, that's his name. His acting on this one, I've never seen him anywhere before or after in terms of acting. I feel like he is overshadowed by these two characters, right? The actor in this one is just perfectly Ming, as far as I can tell. But even he is overshadowed by the guy who plays Voltan, because he's just this grumpy, lovable mixed of a. You don't really see this guy as dangerous, but he is the prince of a warrior race. In that thing will kill you, but he just overshadows everything. Yeah, I think this is the best of the three, followed very, very closely by this guy. This was a little bit disappointing because I feel like um, it. I'll have to look, but I feel like this is too wide. You know, especially with a face like that, where it's elongated, and it does. You know, even the design of this beard elongates a face. I feel like this should be longer. Like the body should be longer. It should be taller, for sure. And I don't know how accurate that is. This might be very, very accurate, but he's kind of standing like maybe he should be like this much taller. I don't know. Maybe it's just the actor's portrayal of the character being very, very imposing, very imperial. It makes it feel like the character should be standing taller among the rest. That's how I feel. But I love this line. I feel like NECA is doing such a great job that I need to expand a little bit more of my collection to get more of their stuff. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what I'm gonna go to Amazon right now and do some searching from some discounted price. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't convince you to get into NECA, but if you do, I don't think you're gonna regret it. There is such great value on this collection, and the price, I'm gonna say the price is perfect. There's nothing else I could probably ask for from NECA. Maybe the stand, but I'm kind of leery when it comes to stand because I don't want it to get. I want it ornate, but I don't want it to get too big that it's taking so much space that it doesn't need. Like I bought a bunch of NECA stands, and the stands are usually slightly bigger than the figure, and it's a circle, and I'm not sure if I like that. And it's clear, and it does help it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the stands. I don't know if I want intricate stands or what, but their figures are beautiful though. Honestly, they're like mini statues. They're like mini hot toys in terms of displayability, and it's just I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's just NECA is just right there, the top of the lines that I'm trying to avoid because they're so beautiful and so very well worth the money you're paying for what you're getting. So again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.